Oh, this is something different, isn't it? Hello, I am in a car. Not my car, it's my mother's car, because I can't drive. Although I'm not old enough, I just don't care to. I have dogs behind me. Hey Andy, how's it going? So yeah, we're about to do our final road trip back to the, to the new house, in a completely different suburb. I don't think I'll be very specific as to where it is. It's just a new house. It's smaller, but it's more contempt. It's more of a house for our parents to, as quote unquote, grow old in. You know, it's in more of the suburbs compared to this is like every single second of this place is chock-a-block full of places and people and shops. A lot of congestion of people driving. It is around that time where it's like 3 o'clock or something, so people are driving to pick up their kids and whatever. We've left Sam and Noah at the new place because they're fixing shit up whilst we pack everything else up, whatever's left. The dogs especially, that's really why we came back. There will be extra footage stuff of us leaving and a video about the dogs, saying goodbye to the house pretty much. So yeah, pretty much what I'm going to say is I'm going to do a channel update because I figure why not. It's Monday, it's like halfway throughout the day. I am very exhausted. We've been moving for the past 3 days now since Friday night. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about what's going to happen. So I don't have very much internet at home at the new place currently. So that's a bit of a bother, but we're expecting to get it in the next, at least have it to be fully set up within a week, fingers crossed. Though I still plan to be up, because I'm in week 13 of uni, which means that it's not week of learning, it's week of honing in assignments and shit, so that's how dated this video update is. I think this will come out maybe next week, so the week after week 13, so in 1st of June, sometime in June I should say. So yeah, I'll be uploading what I have left of the minor show currently. That show is still going. We've almost finished it. We finished the bulk of the latter half. The rest of it will actually be filmed. The last few episodes will be filmed at the new location. It'll be an interesting combination of what the show has been and what the show is, all to this end point. So I'm pretty keen to film all that. Compared to it involves a lot more script writing. I have keys on my groin, which is not great. So what else is happening for Telecreations? That interview show is still continuing. That's just going to be a temporary here and there kind of show. Pretty much when I can find people to interview about certain topics, I will be interviewing them. I've got 2 interviews planned with a friend of mine. It's all different topics, like covering stuff from race to gender, politics, all kinds of stuff. Specifically, again, more of a focused topic for each episode, so some candidates, some interviewees, people I talk to, will have multiple topics dedicated to them, because they'll either know a certain amount of stuff or be able to talk about a certain amount of stuff. It's in so much of a range that I don't want to put into one episode, not to say like, oh, I want more views, but to be like, I want to split them up into different episodes, filmed as different episodes of course, to dedicate to each topic individually, give it its own respect, its own value, its own merit. What else do we have? Lachlan reviews. Now that we've moved, it's going to be harder to film, but at the same time, you know, Lachlan lives quite a distance away from my old house. The new place, it's probably just a bit of a longer trip, maybe 15-20 minutes longer. So hopefully he will still be happy to come out here. He still wants to do them, so that'll be great. I've got more ideas as to what to do, especially more travel-related ones, because I have a lot more friends now who can drive. We'll be going around to different locations and stuff and actually making it a lot more theatrical, I guess you could say. So yeah, that'll be fun. I've still got some footage for that coming out over the coming weeks, I think. Maybe I've run out of Lachlan reviews footage, I don't actually remember. If not, then all the videos I've currently released are out. And don't bark at the postman. You're not that kind of dog. She is that kind of dog, it's weird. She barks at anyone, to be honest. What else do we have? So Lachlan reviews, I wanted to make a more more like the original Hot Jam Donuts review and the Supernova review, so make it a bit just cinematic, more creative, just more interesting, not just sarcastic, not sarcastic exactly, but not just improv comedy review, but also like really like living in the place. Like for example, Supernova, how it wasn't just let's jokingly review this place, we wanted to give enough care and consideration that we're actually giving it a proper review. Of course, the whole entire video of it being just a review is just in itself a joke, but yeah, it's just more of those experiences and stuff. So that'll be fun. So potentially more conventions in the future. That'll be an interesting thing to do. Indy, stop it. What else is there? Fuck, I don't know. I've finished uni now, but my last two assignments that I've done, two different essays, one's like 1500 word, one 3500 word. I'm considering translating them into a video essay, which will be interesting. Mainly because I can only make video essays based on DVDs that I have, because my Blu-rays don't go onto my burner properly, which really annoys me. It is a Blu-ray burner, yet it doesn't. It's because my computer isn't like optimized for it. And neither are my editing programs. It's a really weird thing. I'm trying to fix it, trying to see what I can do, because I've got a lot more Blu-rays, which you'll see in an upcoming video, because my plan is to do a lot more look at the new place kind of stuff, because it's like, hey, fuck it, I've never moved before, and not for views, but more or less, so you guys kind of know what my setup is, what my stuff is. Sam will do a similar video on his channel, probably with this camera, let's be honest. I plan on making more short films, so more video essays, more short films, more stuff about me in particular, not because of whatever ego I have, which is evident that it is there, but more of stuff to get you guys to know more about me, so I can become more of a friendly face. So that'll be like more like talking about my kind of favorite films, potentially like maybe top 10 lists or something, but more creatively done. I don't know, just stuff to give you guys something to tide you over between like now and the next video kind of thing. Like between each big project, I want to make small videos, stuff that's malleable, stuff that's, I guess, kind of tedious and always overdone. I don't want to do any more podcasts and stuff like that, but it's a consideration. You know, there's a lot of stuff going in my head, so I'm not running out of ideas. I'm just, I don't know. I mean, I've still got work, which I do work like 8 hours a day. So I do work in the industry, I guess. It's not just me filming for YouTube, I work in a freezer. Currently, I'm literally fill boxes and stock shelves and stuff, so, but in an actual warehouse, and it's something different to like what you'd find at like Coles or Woolworths or whatever. So yeah, my life is interesting right now. Uni's going to be difficult now that I've moved, but I don't know, I've got a whole bunch of things planned. This channel, I'm definitely working on a big short film that I want to be interesting. I keep calling it a short film because I can't actually think of any ideas to expand upon the film, only from what I currently have. So yeah, it'll be interesting. So in overall, stuff is still happening. It's been a few months since I've updated you guys as to what the hell's going on. It's like 6 months through a year now. I haven't updated you guys since December. My plan for Japan is still kind of happening, but it's cutting down to shorter and shorter, not because I've got less of a budget. Fuck, I've got much more of a budget. But I'm giving myself more restraints now, because it's like I was going to go with my cousin, but then he had to bail, and I was going to go with Sam, but he had to bail, and all these other people had to bail, so it's like my parents don't want me to go by myself for more than a week, so my plan is to go for like 3 or 4 days, hang out with my cousin that lives in Japan. If none of that happens, then hey, who cares? You guys aren't going to Japan. Well, if you are in your own time, then hey, fantastic. I thought it's a really good country. So yeah, I'm planning to make this channel much more creative, and I can budget stuff now, which is really cool. At least until I've run out of money. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. I guess I don't really talk to you guys directly, do I? Yeah, anyway. Hope you guys are going well. See you soon. Bye.